So up now for Kansas City, Tyrone Blanco. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Hey.
On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits to the infield. Just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find the hole and get you a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Michael Garcia stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Ground ball left side. Off balance feed. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Junior.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 2 for 9 so far in the series. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle, Bazana on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Nothing doing for the Royals. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Bubic back to work. And a breaking ball misses outside. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Fought off foul. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next offering is fouled back. Second inning here, no score. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The other way, and foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one down the line. Fair ball. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel.
Now this one gets through. Thomas whips it in quickly, and the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Michael Massey in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Perez on third. Pasquantino at second. India at first with no outs. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Down the line, and it's foul. Bases loaded, nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
1 out, bases full. Outside low, and that's ball 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The pitch. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
If they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Quan settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. They leave them loaded. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting it, the second baseman,
Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. 2 for 8 in the series so far. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Batting now, the shortstop, Yordy Galvan.
This is such a difficult play for third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look for StatCast.
Oh, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mitt, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
Good.
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Here's Lane Thomas. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Thomas, a strong-arm center fielder, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. And that one pulled foul.
Finish him.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Late swing fouled off.
Ball, that's down.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. Williams picks over, and he's back in easily.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Garcia leads off first with 1 away. Gets under it and pops it up. Santana makes the catch. And there are 2 down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. That's down and in.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Here goes the runner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 outs. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd.
Ball, that's out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Royals stranded. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Garcia makes the grab, one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Fly to left his first time. And that's way high. And it's 1-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Inside. Ball 2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he walked him.
Take your bait.
Now batting, right fielder, John.
Go ahead run on base. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ramirez over at first with 1 away. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2-2 now. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal.
Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Tap foul at the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. 4th inning underway, no score. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. 1 left. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Hard hit left side. Over to first. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And next is the designated hitter, Michael Massey. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Foul ball there. Struck him out looking. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's in there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Kwan pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bubic back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jones now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. Here comes a skipper out of the new pitcher in the game for the Royals, Angel Serpa.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Bazana stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Hit on the ground softly to short. Witt fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. The Guardians. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's going to be Kyle Isbell. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
To the right side. Santana takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next,
back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Nope, that's inside.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So a man at first. Bobby Witt Jr. the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen.
Pitching for
the Guardians going with a new pitcher, Cade
Number
Smith.
36, Cade Smith.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Out to short. Throw on to Santana. And that'll do it. Royals leave 1. 6th inning. New inning getting started. So in now for Cleveland, Yordis Valdez. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
And strike 2. On a line, base hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So the lineup flips over. Here comes Lane Thomas. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, number 4.
Chandler Simpson.
That catches the corner.
0-1's the count.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And Cleveland on top 1-0. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Serpa measures 6 feet even. He features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And another ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Right down to shoot. 2 balls and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chris Stratton appears to be getting loose. Harvey also throwing. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
I got 3 and 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Thomas stands at second with no outs. To the right side, India. The throw to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Now batting, right fielder, John Kenzie. Noel.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Noel getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Safe at second, and that was not close. And ball one.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Inside, and it hit him.
I got him.
And now the bases are loaded. He had
Now
two
back,
strikes
the
on
first
him,
baseman,
and he hit
Carlos
him. So bases all loaded up. Santana will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
0-1.
And fouled off. That missed inside. Now 1-2. Ground ball could be two. Witt over to second, and that's two. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 4, he's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Well, one-run game. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next is the designated hitter, Michael Massey. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Tying run in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. That's off the mark. And the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one just misses. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's a good job right there. Get 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
So bases loaded with one away. So up now for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Ball one there.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Just off the inside edge. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Perez, the runner at third. Pasquantino on second. Massey on at first with 2 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Stratton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fry at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Just missed. This one in the air, right field. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nolan.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Check swing went around, and the count 1-1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Out there to center, Isbell on the move. He's got it, 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Runner on the go. Bunt attempt misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Gaddis.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Now he turns and heads for second. Still finds a way to get off the throw. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Dropping a drag bunt there. I love it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. And that misses. Ball one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball.
And a base hit on the line. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. And this game is tied in the seventh.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
That one's in there. And the count 1-1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. In the air out to center. And that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Back here in Kansas City, leading off, number 4. Stratton back to work. Shortened to bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And it's strike 2. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Action in the pen down there. Lucas Erce, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Schreiber warming up as well. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set off, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Thomas, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And Thomas is out. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one almost got him.
Two balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Finish him.
And a good eye there. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Renfroe makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the DH, Michael Massey. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play.